Hey guys, it's Peppy. I got a product review for you today. I've challenged myself as opposed to the normal type of growing that I do. I've decided to test out something hydroponically and have a grow hydroponically on some bamboo mats. How's that? I've never done a video like that. Anyway, look, I've teamed up with owngrown.com.au. All the information is going to be in the description box. If you like what you see, you're just getting into microgreens, this may be the unit for you. Now it's only available to Australian customers, but at the end, if you stick around and like what you see, there is a little discount code for you, and that comes complimentary of watching this video. So I hope you like it. See you on the inside. Let's get into it. The day had arrived. The Keisue Micro Farm was in my hands. I was super stoked. I'd never really grown hydroponically in an automated unit before, and I felt nervous, I guess you could say, but realized as I set it up, which you're about to see, how simple it really is. Alright then, let's get this machine out of its box, set up and ready to grow us some microgreens. It unpacked generally as one complete unit, a few small parts that need to be put together, but nothing too hard. The LEDs are sealed and they contain 3 spectrums of red, blue and white. The reservoir is strong and sturdy that should be able to be washed out with hot soapy water once finished with. The buttons are all sealed and waterproof, just in case you have a spill. And naturally it'll come with your manual. Now please note, the KES 3 is for leafy greens and the KES 4 is for microgreens. I'm showing you the components that you receive with a KES 4 for growing microgreens. You receive the pump, the water meter for parts per million, and you receive the Perspex plate and growing mats, and you're all ready to go. Now on my right here is the parts for the KES 3. This is for growing leafy greens like lettuces, some flowers, whatever you like, but you're doing conventional hydroponic growing with net cups and some sponges here for seed starting, and it's all ready to go, folks. There's nothing you really need except some seed and some things I will show you shortly. But here's your pump for the KES 3 unit. Everything's ready to go. So simple, and I couldn't really fault it as I was new to this myself. So here we go. Today we're going to grow some radish, some green radish and some red radish, and we're going to use some General Hydroponics Maxi Grow. This was available on eBay for anyone that's interested here in Australia. Now firstly, make sure your unit is level. There's a certain amount of water you need to put in, and it may not hydrate your microgreens correctly if it's not level. Now the pump is easy to install. It has suction caps and must be placed in the middle of the bottom of the reservoir for the plate I just showed to sit on top of, and it easily comes out and plugs into the back of the machine where it says pump. Now this is for your AC power, which then goes away to your power point. So I've made a mark where the water level needs to come up to. Again, make sure it is level. We're going to add our hydroponic fluid that you should read the back contents of your packet to mix up. Now we're just gently going to install the Perspex plate into the unit for placing these bamboo mats on. We will do shortly. Now the pump fits up through a little hole, and it sits snug, all ready to go. The little cap I'm just installing helps to disperse the water correctly around the perspex plate so your microgreens all stay nicely hydrated. Now the button to turn on the pump is in the middle, and there we go. I'm just running it as a test to show you how it works. Here we go, let's have some light. The lights contain 4 different modes. You can have 25% brightness up to 100% brightness. Now for the microgreens I'll be using 100% brightness, but all these modes can be set for your particular grow however you choose to do it. Now the perspex plate there contains 4 squares already etched into it that fit these bamboo mats perfectly. It gives you an idea of where to place them so everything works out fine in regards to the pump and the dispersion of water around the plate. Okay, time to start planting. I like to soak the bamboo mats and fit them into the spaces provided. This will stop your seed from sliding around. We're going to sprinkle the seeds over. I'm not necessarily going to weigh them out. I'm just going to follow some microgreen principles of my own, and not too dense, just covering the bamboo mat, not on top of each other, but a little bit away from the edge of the mat, I suggest, because the pump and the water may wash the seeds off. This is just what I did. You can experiment on your own. Now that your seeds are planted, please listen to the following information. To activate the pump, you need to hold the button down until it begins to flash. When it starts flashing, you can click through 4 times until it gets to mode 4, which I'm choosing, to disperse water for 1 minute every 4 hours. All of the modes have different timers, which will be explained in your manual. It's very simple, and the same process works for the light. Now I'm going to turn the light off and lower it down just to create as dark as I possibly can until the seeds have germinated. It's day 2. They're looking good. They've started to germinate. Naturally, red radish is slower than green radish in my experience, so it's a little behind, but that's okay. Day 4, quick update. Everything's looking fantastic. Red Rambo radish could catch up a little bit there, but the pump's working well. It's oxygenating the water, so there's been no algae growth. Everything's looking great. Day 5, ready to harvest, guys. What do you think? I reckon they look as ready as the microgreens I normally grow. The radish is a little behind, but that's normal in my experience. Now guys, if you like what you see, I think it'd be perfect for a kitchen bench, an office desk, or someone just starting out, or someone who could just grow some at work for lunch. There's so many little options for this machine. It's tight, compact, and very clever for what it can do. Now, head over to owngrown.com.au if you like what you see. All the links will be in the description. The boys down there have put the machine on sale. It's normally $365, but you're going to like what you see. And if you enter this discount code PEPPY5, you're going to receive free shipping. I'd like to thank Alon for the experience. Thanks, mate. Thanks for sending the machine to have a go. And as always, guys, I'm going to leave the video at this. I hope you found it interesting. I'll catch you on the next one. Get healthy, get tasty, Keep on growing.